Howdy folks, Olin here. So we are going to see how Ikube here does in Tokyo. Pretty much fresh geared out of issue 8. So the three custom 10.1 talismans from issues 6, 7, and 8. I have a little signet of Chernobog, what? Chernobog, sorry, um, that you can get from doing from the Transylvania vendor for Cadaro, the Council of Venice guy actually. So boost my attack rating a little bit. Not really much. I could really stand to put some more hit in my into my build because I glanced more than a bit in scenarios, but I got through them just fine. So let's see how this character does in Tokyo and the lead up to Tokyo. As always, I have sort of my standard sort of setup here, which is an AOE builder, a single target builder, and then 2 single target consumers mixed with you know, some stuff. Actually, I think I'm gonna. There's 2 like evade rating things here. I'm gonna take one of those out, put in where are you? Put in chaotic pull because it's a fantastic impair. Um, and other than that, I have afflict enemies, elemental force, something to weaken enemies, leeching frenzy, which is why my AoE builder here is a frenzy, which means that I'll like apply a leech to myself, so I'll heal every time I do damage. I have really low heal rating, so I don't heal myself for all that much, but it helps. Um, and then yeah, assault in the wound. If I had a higher penetration rating, I'd throw in Iron Maiden, which means every time I hit something that's afflicted, every time I penetrate something that's afflicted, I get a pretty significant increase to my penetration. But I have like no penetration rating, so it's kind of pointless. Um, I do have something that like damages an enemy every time I hit something that's afflicted, so that's kind of cool. But am I? My character is not dressed for wandering around in sewers. I just every time I see that, I think like crazy B movie or something like that. Alright, so I'm not gonna try. There's an achievement for completing this within a certain time frame. I'm not even gonna try for that on this character just yet. I mean, if I get it, that'd be cool, but I doubt I will. This is a very hinky mission in the first place. Well, hinky's not really the right word, but it's close. Where do I need to go? Oh, yeah. Wait, no, this is back the way I came. Watch out for enemy snipers. Destroyed Phoenician terminal. So, destroy more Phoenician terminals. I can do that. Oh no. I could probably have gotten across the way here. Okay, crawl across here. me change this to something more. Wrong. Let's see here. What am I looking for? I am looking for my standard. There we go. Yep, got him. Just a bit. Really? How am I getting up there? Oh. I always have the damnedest time clicking on the ladders. I don't really know why, but I just do. I can never quite get it. Is there anything down here that I need? Nope. Alright. I really wish there was like some way to, you know, click on something if you had finished the whip achievement and just swing across. I mean, how cool would that be? You know what, I can make it further. There we go. Could probably make it even further, but I tempt fate. Use gate key. That is here. Okay. Oh no, it's going to all catch on fire. Okay. Easy enough. Get my lore. Oh hey, look. Not sure why that first one died so much easier than the rest, but really did seem to, didn't it? There we go. Come on. There we go. Maybe I just got lucky with my hits on that first one. And not so much with all the subsequent ones. Ah. Who knows? Aside from, you know, of course, the obligatory shadow. The shadow always has to know. Especially if it pertains to what evil lurks in the hearts of men. But, I mean, that's just, you know. Okay. Go over here. Kill this guy. No! Alright. Back all the way around. guess I'll take this thing out while I'm here. Three, four. Yeah. Force critting things. And might as well take this one out. It's just going to make things easier. Especially since I'm not trying for the achievement. If I was trying for the achievement, I guess I'd do my best to just run past everything. How the hell did it evade? It's a stationary gun turret. Well, apparently, stationary gun turrets can evade. Who knew? Alright. Yeah, now. I must go get lore because, well, lore. I am a sucker for lore. I really am. Alright. Back up. No, okay. Apparently I just fail at jumping there. Sorry. I am not the most musically competent person in the world. My condolence to anyone who had to listen to that. I'll try and forego tuneless humming from now on. Can't promise anything. Also can't promise that I won't occasionally whistle horribly off key. Do my best not to do that one, but sometimes it just slips out. Where are you? That's just strange. Not sure why one runs in and the other one runs directly out. Alright. So... yeah. For more lore. Because we must, we must. Also that treachery in purple thing has a little terminal upstairs. I have to say, thus far, not too much trouble. I expect anything that's, you know, really annoying will pop up as soon as we get into Tokyo itself and start having to deal with the Aegis or however the bloody heck we're supposed to pronounce it. Close that. Send report. From Tyr to Babylos to Arod Sidon. Carthage never died. I know I horribly mispronounced like 90% of that. Looking for treachery. No need to seek something as exotic as us. It's much closer to home than you think. The struggle's unnecessary. We're already in your bed. Well, that's fun. The purple. Oh, lovely. Well, that sniper's a lot faster than the other one. Okay, I can understand glancing off of one of those things, but it was the evading my attack that gets me. Yeah, more evades. As I said, I really need to invest in some to hit on this character. Come on, I want to turn on my sprint. Please let me turn on my sprint. See, I just really suck at timing my dodges on those snipers. Conceptually, I should be able to do it, but in practice, I just suck at it. So someone on so I did this fight on my main Olin a while back, and someone in the comments asked, you know, how did I beat him? They were having such a hard time. Yeah, I didn't do anything special. I mean, this build is nothing. This is just, you know, that was just builder consumer force crit on using elemental force, so every 7th hit was a consumer. Other than that, I was just, you know, trying to stay out of his like direct line of sight. So if you're sort of always circling around, and then staying out of his, you know, big telegraphed area hits. Yeah, I mean, I'll link the build that I'm using here and everything. It's not all that much different from what I did from issue 8 stuff, but it's nothing special at all. So just try and do what you saw me do, and you should be fine. Yeah, bye to you too. This crazy Phoenician. Forego reading the note to you. If for some reason you really want me to do that, go check out my first video of this mission with my main character. Okay. The black signal. Confront Arturo. Basically, he set the whole thing up. He stalled you, so blah 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 blah.
Caspita, meno male. She is alive. Oh, you are back. You discovered something horrible, yes? You were here to confront me. Maybe kill me. That was my plan, perhaps. I was ready to die. It was all too heavy. All the years, the skullduggery, the decay of the council. Sarah was the final straw. I failed her, you see. She was my protege. She was like a daughter. I sent her to Tokyo after the explosion.
If you don't remember, Sarah is the
Well,
character that you were
she
like
lives.
inhabiting
I
during
have
the
no time for death now.
during the
There is
introduction
much to be done.
to the game.
Listen carefully.
So you know you have that like that weird flashback, and you're sort of inhabiting someone else's body while they're in the subways in Tokyo. That's Sarah.
I have done worse. I have paved so many dark roads.
So she was a Council of Venice character. So
The
those.
Phoenicians wanted you kept out. I conceded, but I made use of the time, yes? I showed you the room.
Yes, that's true. You showed us the room that
For you to
people
go
don't
to
like.
Tokyo.
Understand that.
The Phoenicians are there, either covering up their involvement or profiting.
So yeah, no, that opening cinematic, that not cinematic, but that opening bit in the subways in Tokyo is one Council of Venice. Then the three other characters that you're sort of playing with are Illuminati, Templar, and Dragon. And then I think the only the two female characters are the Dragon and the Templar. And the one male character is Illuminati. And there's the black guy with the dreadlocks. I don't know what his affiliation is. The guy who teaches you the little healing magic spell in the intro. Really not sure about him, but
no longer. They are coming.
yes, we're coming.
They are ready. The time you imposed has sharpened the knives that will be at your throat. You have no more power over me. Invinculis etiam audax.
Way to be overly dramatic there. Congratulations. Alright. Off to Tokyo. Because why not? I suppose that's the acid test. See if I can actually beat any of those monsters without really working on my build. I mean, I suppose if nothing else, I just go and put a glyph in my waste slot here, which I should have done by all rights. But I mean, if I can make it into in through Tokyo with just an empty waste slot, then I figure most people can make it, you know? Because I mean, I'll admit, I suppose I'm a pretty decent character, but I'm not perfect. I'm not min-maxy. You know, I'm just decent, I guess, right? Excuse me a sec. Ugh. Spring allergies are my favorite. They really are. And doesn't Tokyo just look so inviting? Wait, did I? No? Oh, okay. This is always a really fun cinematic for me. imagine for anyone, but you know. Just foop, suck you into the portal. How is that not kind of fun, yeah? Kaiden Station. Investigation missions require research and puzzle solving. Yes, yes they do. Some of them really kind of suck. Completely stump me. I'm not ashamed to admit that. I've had to look for the answers sometimes. They are admittedly better than some of those old adventure game puzzles where, you know, there was almost no logical
My name is Sarah. I'm still on this planet.
explanation for stuff.
My name is Sarah. I am still on this planet. My name is...
Yes, you are, Sarah.
The nowhere mouths keep chattering, chattering. If these nowhere mouths don't shut up, I'm gonna dash open my skull.
It's all shut down. Kaiden Show, everything. From the park to Arachi Tower.
SDF quarantine. Good news for Tokyo, bad news for us.
I thought the dragon thrived on chaos.
They're saying a bomb. It's never just a bomb.
Something worse. Something that brought the filth with it.
Sarah! Thank Gaia!
No, I'm Sarah. My name is Sarah. I am on this planet and... Who are you? Are you really here? Is this happening? Has it happened? Will it happen? I feel every one of them. Hundreds, thousands, stampeding in my head like wild bulls. Nightmare on a loop. Play, rewind. Every time they dive into my memories, I relive it. Every fucking time! Wait. You? You, I know you! You're one of them. You've been here before. In my head. In my head!
Watch out!
It's gone viral so fast. If this gets out into Tokyo,
Don't let it get on you. Don't even breathe in.
This stuff can't think. It's a cancer. Cancer doesn't know
You
you're
you
coming.
really
It just
got a
is.
feel for that girl. I
Someone
mean,
has to push through.
look out!
she has been
It's all coming down!
totally and royally, for lack of a better word,
Hold on
fucked.
forever.
Just
I looked in.
just
I've seen
really
plenty of
screwed
red
over.
planets, the long winging flight, since the distance gone. Far is near and near is far, and I see it. It's coming here. Hellwind, Titan, blue, black wing. Exposure. It's warping my abilities. I'm a conduit. My experiences transmit to others, so my memories get passed around like cheap security footage. A transmitter. And I am picking up something else, a rogue signal, a hungry liquid voice. It slithers in the airways, through electronics, and in my head. Like a buzzing voice. Oh, it flows just as sweet, but different. An aspartame aftertaste. And those two voices, they don't like each other. I think the new signal's name is John. Come on, follow me.
Anima and
We're on
anti-anima.
clear right now, but it won't last.
For, you know, fun time's sake. Alright, so let's turn in Venice Sinking. Toro's betrayal and change of heart were the most likely of the models. Intrigue and politics of the situation are just chess games, and shadow puppet shows let it distract the others. Sarah's the important variable. How many hundreds have seen through her eyes? Follow the memories you once stole from her head, and find her. Yes, yes. Let me see if it's been a while since I've actually run through the Tokyo missions. Let me see if I can, because there's this Pieces of Sarah quest, and let me see if I can actually remember where all the pieces are, because I almost never seem to remember the first time through. Like, unless I'm looking at a guide or something, I'm always just miss like one piece or something like that here and there. It's kind of annoying, actually. Catch up to Sarah. Make my way to the surface.
wisdom flows so sweet. What's that even mean?
I mean, it means the bees. Their wisdom flows so sweet. What's strange about it? Come on. I want that lore. It's sweet, sweet lore.
The filth is evolving, see?
No, I don't see.
Attack!
Oh.
It's weakened. Attack!
Okay. So now the annoying part of the mission
I'll
where
weaken them, you finish them off.
I just
Ready?
have to let her...
Die already!
Come on, there. Would you... There we go. Come on, Sarah, I really need you to hit them. Could you please? There we go. Come on.
You must be more relentless than them.
I think there's a piece somewhere around here. Oh.
I am bent. I am not broken.
You know what I'm gonna do, because there is this...
The filth is the message. You can't kill the message, not really.
Come on, Sarah. Get off your duff. I'm going to put on a bit of a heal here. Right, turn the tables. That's actually not a bad heal. Turn the tables. 6. Okay. There's gotta be, I know there's somewhere in here there's a memory of Sarah, right? Right. There it is. Okay. Poor, gone insane Sarah.
How's Arturo? He must be worried.
Oh, that's nice.
My name is Sarah. I am still on this planet. My name is Sarah. I am still on this planet. Still on this planet. I am still on this planet.
Okay. Gotta do this now. Blah.
Careful.
Are we done yet? No, for the love of crying out loud. So much less annoying if you it's so much less annoying when you have the frickin' things yourself, so you can actually take down the bloody.
The filth is the message. You can't get the message.
So you can take down their bloody shields without having to wait for her all the freaking time. Because it's annoying. You gotta admit.
Just
Lack
up ahead.
signal lore.
That patch of darkness to the right of the other patch of darkness.
Come on. Another really annoying section. Because I have to wait for her to damage all the bloody things. Okay. You can knock off their... There we go.
Careful. Did you hear it? A mouth without a voice is silence. What's a voice without a mouth?
Kinda creepy, a voice without a mouth. At least that would be my take on it. Missing anything else around here? Got the lore, got the piece of Sarah. Kind of a creepy thing to call it, but you know. Okay. Now let's see if I can...
Barely remember what it was like before the subway. Before the dark.
See if I can make it through this bit up here. The little boss guys.
Careful.
Which is, you know, call back to that very, very first, very intro mission, right? Very, very first encounter in the game. Come on, can you knock off their bloody frickin' thing already, sir? Push back the filth? Fun times. Okay.
Careful. Attack.
Yes, yes, I... could ever tear down that bloody freaking thing, this would be much easier.
Look out.
Aw, man. I was so close to getting the achievement, and then I had to not dodge.
Go.
Alright, well.
I have to stay here. It hurts, but others have to see what I saw. Maybe they'll see something I missed. Tell Arturo. Tell him I'm alright. Sort of.
Okay, so there's a help for...
Congratulations. You are one of the lucky few
Aegis
chosen
tutorial?
to test the new Aegis system, developed in cooperation between Anansi Technologies, the Manticore Research Group, and Valley Biomedical. The Aegis system was developed to provide field operatives with more flexibility and power when dealing with creatures infected with the zero-point pathogen, or in layman's terms, filth. The Aegis controller is at the heart of the Aegis system. Controllers are being produced by all sub-corporations in the Orochi Group. Aegis controllers are not weapons. They are conversion devices which target specific quantum effects of the zero-point pathogen. Aegis controllers may be integrated with the left and right hand. Controllers are tuned to specific variations of the zero-point pathogen. Sample gathering has currently been limited to the Kaiden area of Tokyo. Current controller versions are tuned to interact with one of 3 variations of the pathogen, designated psychic, cybernetic, and demonic. Warning, if you encounter a variation that your controller is not tuned to, all effects of the controller will be negated. Controllers are currently designed to disrupt pathogen-generated defense on enemies. When an enemy using a zero-point defense is detected, the Aegis will ensure that this information is displayed on any local HUD devices. Your Aegis controller is a
so
self-learning
lovely
device.
in-game lore-ish.
As you encounter variations of the zero-point pathogen, it will analyze the samples and provide data to allow us to improve our software. Occasional patches will improve the efficiency of your device. Firmware upgrades will be required at future intervals. Anima energy capacitors enable the Aegis
wow.
controller to increase the output of the device, drawing upon your personal energy. Warning: during testing, regular subjects found themselves growing quickly fatigued using the device. Mitsubachi personnel were unaffected. Multiple AE capacitors can be placed on body locations known for energy potential, sometimes known as chakra points. Due to the wireless, modular nature of the Aegis system, capacitors will provide a boost across all equipped controllers. In addition to AE capacitors, the Aegis system can also incorporate additional software modules, which provide additional runtime routines. These routines are created to enhance your tactical options in the field. We hope you will enjoy participating in the beta release of the Aegis system, and we thank you for your time.
Righto. Such lovely in-game lore-ish explanation for all the Aegis silliness. So, it is worth pointing out. Oh wait, I don't have them quite yet. I guess I get them when I'm exiting. It is nice that they actually give you that tutorial inside the mission before you exit and potentially have to fight people, because no one learns terribly well when they're in the middle of combat. If I could speak, that would have been, a little bit more succinct, but no one's perfect. Alright, so even with my admittedly kind of suboptimal setup, I can make it through that first mission into Tokyo, which is something. Not sure if I'm going to be able to complete the tower defense mission as is, because that's the really annoying one. It kind of sucks initially, but big but. It's pretty doable if you have help. It is unfortunately the only way to really get a second set of controllers that make the whole Aegis thing a lot easier to work with. try that again. Maybe not next time, but soonish. So yeah, I'm gonna equip my Aegis stuff and see how well it all works. But so far, I think this is pretty successful. I'm gonna have to tweak the build just slightly in order to have it work, because well, I'll talk about it in a second once I actually equip the controllers. But you do need a slightly different build when it comes to Aegis, and not necessarily like different build entirely, but a little bit.
Attention citizens of Tokyo. To prevent the spread of an unknown pathogen, a state of emergency has been declared in accordance with Chapter 8 of the Disaster Countermeasures Act of 1961. Compliance is mandatory.
Compliance is deadly.
Stay in your homes. All passage in and out of Kaidan is forbidden. Any attempt to leave by sea or land will be met with deadly force. If you are infected, you are instructed to present yourself to one of the guard towers located on the wall for processing. If a family member is infected, isolate them and dial 119 to alert the authorities. Congregating in public
This
locations
is a cool video.
strictly
I do
forbidden.
enjoy it. So
Crowding together will hasten the spread of the pathogen. Remain isolated.
I love the shot of the kids.
Undesirables have been spotted at the following
Just-
locations: Susano's Diner, the Bathhouse, Karinto Pachinko Parlor, and Gimpachi
It's
Park.
just slightly more and more
Do
and
not
more
approach these locations.
evil each time.
You know too much.
Remain calm. The government is working to bring this situation to a swift resolution. Compliance is mandatory.
Yeah, at first it's like the bit of the kids. The next one is the filth monster sort of walking up, like, right behind him. Just, yeah, it's fun. Okay, finished back to the beginning. The bomb in Tokyo set off so many variables. Sarah is one that we cannot predict, and therefore she is one of the most precious. She becomes a fulcrum on which so many swing, so many paths lead to her mind. She is a living landscape. She is a walking geometry. How did she get this way? We must know. Okay, so this gives me all these starting controllers, some sequence of Tokyo, well, sequence of sunrise, but whatever, and packs. Okay, so the Aegis stuff. So you have a primary, secondary weapon. That's left and right hand, I guess is what they're calling it. And so these sort of equate to this set of controllers work on your main hand. This set of controllers work on your secondary hand. You do have to remember which one is in your main and secondary hand slot. I know this has happened to me on more than one occasion, where I have the build set up where it's like this, and so my mind is thinking that Chaos is my main weapon, like the left-hand weapon, and so I'll set up my controllers that way. Unfortunately, it turns out that Fist is my secondary weapon, so only my builder will actually work on whatever Aegis type I'm fighting. So you have to keep that in mind. It's also why it's really a good idea to have your as usual. It's a good idea to have a single and an AOE builder, and then have them like one be your main weapon builder and one be your secondary weapon builder. So just in case you sort of aren't thinking and you have the wrong Aegis setup, you can use the Aegis on your secondary weapon, and it works out just fine. Prevents little hiccups like that. So I'm going to do that. So you can switch back and forth through them. I know there's a hotkey somewhere. I don't offhand recall what it is. It's also a good idea to always have 2 equipped, right? Because you only get when you defeat an enemy and you get Aegis experience, you get Aegis experience for both equipped controllers. So that way, you at least speed up your progression through things. And let us try this out, actually. Important to note, I need to equip a fist builder, because I don't have one. Sure. Sure. Why not? Okay. Wow. Okay. Yeah. That builder took a long time to wear down. His controller. You know what? Let's actually try starting here. Let's try that one more time. Because, Alright. Genpachi Park. Ricky Pagan. Okay. See if I can find a solo guy somewhere around here. The fact that I had multiple folks on me can't have helped. Okay, so that one much better. Okay. Ah. Okay. So doable. I just have to be careful. It's definitely going to take more time to defeat an enemy than it did before, at least until I level up my controllers a little bit. And it's going to be a lot easier once I have 2 full sets of controllers. But there you go. I might actually change my build around a little bit more to sort of drop down to 1 impair and get myself an AoE consumer, and just focus on having that be like a probably going to be my primary weapon type. So for a fist AoE consumer, I don't know if I have a good one, but I'll find it and tweak it around. And next time I run through, I'm going to run through Tower Defense with this character and see if I can do it without needing help. Because even on my main character, which was kind of over geared for Tokyo, I needed a little bit of help the first time. Yeah, till next time, folks. Enjoy the secret world. Later.